Now it begins.
If Dougan wants me to pose nude, he's gonna have to pay me double.
Hey Ginsigans, Dougan here, and I'd like to welcome you back to Talkie Tuesday. If you're just tuning in from the Doctor Who episode I just posted up on my own account, that's fantastic. I'd like to welcome you to Directors of Gaming Network. This is my community general preference when I want to put something out there for the community at large, where Machinima has gone, nope. This is usually because either A, I can't drive enough traffic towards them, the idea isn't developed and can't be serialized, or it's just not of brand interest. So, at which point we always refer to that as Nobby up on the director boards. But for those of you people who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, up on my own account, Dougan got blocked, there's a video where I'm looking at John Hurt and his presence within the Doctor Who franchise and just what this actually means for the Doctor's timeline at large. Yes, he's the 12th Doctor to hold the mantle, but where does he fit into everything thus far? Now, I would like to say with all that aside, I'm back in Call of Duty. More specifically, obviously, I'm running around in Nuketown. I'm running around with a sniper, which is not my usual affair, I won't deny. And I'd like to acknowledge that BTR Slowburn sent me his preferred setup for slow scoping, which I have then tweaked and adjusted, which obviously there's in the area down there detailing my exact layout. Now, the aim of what I'm hoping to do today is I have in the past looked at the Call of Duty graphical engine that's coming for the next gen technology for Call of Duty Ghosts. And about 2 months ago I was debunking a lot of shit about it, and this is obviously before we knew specific about it. I'd like to debunk some more if you don't mind. This time obviously I'm not looking at the graphical engine. I won't deny I was very harsh on it in my opinion there, but obviously now I know what I know now. I wasn't harsh enough in my opinion. But if you don't mind, I'd like to save that for another video if you don't mind. So if you're happy with that, click the like button. Is that okay? If you really, really like it, click the favourite button, dick as it sounds. And if you don't like the video, tell me in the comment section why. That's what I'm going to run with. Obviously though, the AI scripting is what I'm looking at today. And this is why I'm running around in a custom game with sniping, and obviously up against 9 bots. Myself solo. And the whole point behind this is I want to demonstrate the concept of AI when I'm playing with AIs. And I won't deny that obviously I am using one of the dumber settings on the bots here. But this is obviously after a lot of trial and error. And I do stress the trial and error bit of this. I decided to actually go for the flawless idea, and I do actually do that. I actually managed to go an entire game without the enemy killing me a single time. There is one mistake, and I'll let you kids and kittens find it. Okay? But essentially, I'm slow scoping. I'm camping a lot. I won't deny that. I think if you're trying to go for a flawless, you end up camping a shit ton. There's no such thing as aggressive flawless actions there. But as you have obviously witnessed, obviously I'm running with the UAV, I'm running with a Guardian, I'm running with a Sentry. Now, as you obviously noticed, every time I launch the bloody UAV, about 20 seconds later, one of my enemy pulls out a bloody anti-air device, off goes a rocket. Which is usually quicker than when I'm playing in-game with real people. That being said, it's usually me whipping out the anti-aircraft gun and taking out the UAVs, the counter-UAVs, and obviously the helicopters, the care package devices, anything which I know I'll get a quick 800 points on. What was it, 800 points? No, sorry, it's probably 80 points, my apologies there. And whilst when you go on to the more difficult levels of the AI, they will start to identify when you've put equipment down, they'll actually shoot out the equipment if they can't see you. Sorry, if they can't see you, they'll shoot the equipment to make sure they or their teammates don't get tripped up on your equipment. Obviously, I'm using the Bouncing Betty here. I don't think I've actually had a single occasion during this game where you actually hear my equipment has been destroyed. Plenty of times when the sentries have been taken out, or likewise the Guardians, but never the Bouncing Bettys at this lower level here. But the core behind this is, we've recently seen in the technical demonstration behind Call of Duty Ghosts that obviously that they've improved the AI, and they've cited that when you swim next to this fish, the fish will swim away. Now obviously this only works when you're swimming with the fishes. Obviously we've seen a footage where essentially if you walk up to the fish, they're still swimming in their circle. And I know there's one person up on the Respawn director board that was all, oh my god, that's so totally awesome, and I was all set to respond with, well, in Counter-Strike, if you can go and rescue the hostage will then follow you to the extraction point. So, dare I say, if you can tell somebody to follow you, you can tell somebody to stay away from you. So it's not that difficult. So proximity is sensor, basically, here. Obviously, then, fast forward, I was all set to pull that out of Counter-Strike and actually show you. But then, like manna from heaven, this awesome clip landed. And I must thank Super Mario Galaxy 13 for A, posting it, and B, giving me permission to actually use it in this video. And it actually shows Super Mario in Nintendo 64 in 1997 swimming, and the fish move out his way. And this obviously begs into question just how developed is this next-gen engine that, as one of their selling points, that Activision have to show off and say, when you swim near the fish will swim away. If that's the only developed in the AI scripting we actually see from the Call of Duty Ghost engine, then I'm really, really worried about the next gen that's going to be coming out. I really am. Because obviously we just seen in Super Mario, they swim away. There's not much more I need to add to this. There really isn't. But I will stop there if you don't mind. Simply because obviously kill cam time. And I kind of wonder obviously if this is where the AI script is going to be coming into Call of Duty Ghosts. Just what can we do with this? But obviously I'll be back another time. I'll be looking at other bits and pieces about the next gen engine to debunk it. Anyway, I'm Dougan. Ciao for now.
Sensational!